Suge, what are your thoughts today about Rick Ross?
I mean, I can't sit up here and say I'm bitter to Rick Ross because, like anybody else, we don't know Rick Ross. This is a guy who's using somebody else's name. This is a guy come from being a correction officer. I don't have like that negative about him, like personally. I just feel that he do good music, and you can't take that away. That boy got bars. He gonna write. It might be somebody else's story he writing, but at least he writing. But at the same time, I think it's a line you cross, and Rick Ross crossed the line.
In what way, Suge? What line is that?
If you're gonna be with the guy who promotes, he killed Tupac, you can't turn around and do a record saying Tupac's back.
And that person you're speaking of
is Diddy.
It is Puffy.
Yeah.
Puffy was involved with somebody who was fat before, which is the incredible rapper. You know, I got love for Biggie lyrics, and Biggie never was negative towards me or nobody towards my empire. So, but at the same time, here's this guy again, dancing around again, and for these guys to be so disrespectful, who's saying basically Tupac. Oh, this is a dude who really supposed to have something to do with Tupac getting killed. But the crazy thing about it is this, is that put the facts up and say, this should not have anything to do with Tupac. It's not one person would say, yeah. But at the same time, they slander my name. This is my little brother and say I had something to do with it. Puffy can be the guy that they say has something to do with killing Tupac. Now, Rick Ross is a grown ass. I would beat the dog shit out of Rick Ross because I feel it's wrong to manipulate these people out here. And I'm not saying it in a bitter way. I'm being mad about it. I'm not saying it for a publicity stunt because I'm not a rapper. I'm saying it as a grown ass man, it's not right what I see you doing to my people. I think that Rick Ross should he do an ultimate fighting with me. And, you know, we get a charity to the kids and stuff. And whoever wins, say they motherfucking beard. Well, good. All time for a smoke break. You know it's 420.
There it is. It is 420.
Here's my question, sir. Where do you think then where Tupac might be living if he's really alive, man?
Hey, but one thing you gotta realize one thing. For as my homies and our crew, for as that red team, ain't no telling around here. We don't do no telling. So wherever Pac supposed to be at is where he's supposed to be at. I'm gonna tell you the same thing we told the police. But you know, it's just so many people trying to come out the closet nowadays and recount their career and let the youngsters feel like they really was active with Pac when Pac was around. But at the same time, Pac didn't fuck with none of those clowns. At the end, he did songs talking about them. And if Pac was on stage with certain people, it'd be a riot because he'd been took off on them. That'd have been a hologram, whatever that is.
Yeah.
If it was real Pac would have been beating my up.
Hey, he looked a little older to me on that hologram, though, you know?
You know, they probably was trying to make him look bad because they took the death row chain off of him and the rest of that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's like at the end of the day, how you gonna take the death row chain off Pac? That's like saying taking the Raiders system off the Raiders. But you know, at the end of the day, it's that because the people who out there trying to use Pac is the people who don't know Pac.